From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Bobo Brown is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. Line drive to center field. Davies has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Davies is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Drury stands at second with 2 gone. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Here's the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Hey, we got 2
out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for LA. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. At the plate, Steven Souza hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, no outs now, none.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Souza has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Batting sixth.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Just missing here, 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hey, grounder right here.
Tim LeCastro waits on deck. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that'll miss for ball 4 as this one gets away.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Hey, we got one.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike,
Hey,
and
come on now,
that's
guys.
a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Coming to the plate now, Julio Urias. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Here we go, boys.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And it's fouled away. Lined hard to center field. Davies is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next up for New York, Bobo Brown, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brown.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Riding in once again, Danny Nowakowski. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Nowakowski.
Hey, what pitch, what spot?
First pitch on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way. to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Like 10 up there, huh?
He's going.
Going. Fouled away. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Chris Taylor.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Here it comes on 0-2. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Drury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. If you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, roll it up. Me and you. Me and you.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Lozano gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dodgers lead one. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Souza. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. A windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. The 1-1. Softly hit out to short. Oh, but a super diving catch takes away a hit.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
The batter, shortstop, Tim LeCastro.
Into the box now, Tim LeCastro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, 2 away. 2 away.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Ready for another chance? Cam Gallagher, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Hey, we got 2.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Flips it underhand. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Chris Taylor.
Hey, no one down here.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lozano over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Here's the first pitch to him. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Here you go, boys.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike over the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Hard hit ball to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Next for the Mets, Bobo
Leading
Brown.
off for the Mets.
He reached on a single in his first try.
Bobo Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Danny Nowakowski.
Right fielder, Danny Nowakowski.
Hey, lucky can up there, huh? No one better.
From the belt, the pitch. Missed just out in front of that fastball.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Eddie Lozano.
In now, Eddie Lozano. Pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Come on now.
He's going.
0-1 count and the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogart.
Hey, nice and patient.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
Hey, let her rip one time.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an inning-ending double play.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Digging in once again, Jock Peterson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Let's go, Matt.
Hey, nobody out now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
1 down, 1 down.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Now here it comes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Struck him out. Ready once again, Javier Baez. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. This one's down to third. Foreman is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail 6-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Bobo Brown, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Grip it and rip it. Grip it and rip it.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Sinking line drive out to right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
A right fielder, number 30, Danny Nowakowski.
Into the box, Danny Nowakowski, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
Brown, base runner at first with 1 out.
See it, drive it like you can. Come on.
And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 2-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a hit. The relay. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Into the box, Tim LaCastro. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bogarts has a play.
I go.
He's got it 1 away. Next for the Dodgers, Cam Gallagher. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, we got one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Nowakowski is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Mel Green will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Mel Green.
Hey, we got two.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty here with two men out.
Here we go now. Let's go.
One and one. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 34, Liam Hendricks.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
8-3 is today's final. The New York Mets used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Bobo Brown wins his 3rd of the season. Julio Urias struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.